high above the Mediterranean. Should be Athens, I think, in front of us. No, we're going north of Athens. Just looking in here to see what's what. Make sure that side stick cam's off. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Just coming up on top of the descent. Probably ill-advised to go into this airport at night, but I digress. Let's see if we can pop up some weather. Last time I looked for weather, it was not forthcoming. Trying to get both here. There we go. Just a taff. I'm gonna guess here. We don't have any good weather data. I'm gonna assume. Let's see if we can do an arrival perf. Fresh METAR. 1450 Zulu was 190 at 4, 10, 12. Well, there has to be an updated weather. I don't understand this. 0350 Zulu on the 1st, 3rd. I don't know. We're gonna go with 330 at 12. We'll say that it's 26. And we'll call it 10, 12. 1,600 feet is our minimum descent altitude. We're doing an NDB approach, and transition is 4,000 feet, so that's what we're going to get on to initially. So this is Thessalonica right here, coming into the Greek islands, and we're going to land at 3.4, 3.1, so 362, we'll say 62.5, 62.5, 625 max. It's going to be runway 1, dry runway. Okay, definitely need medium auto brakes. I'm going to say 330 at 12. Well, this is going to be a tight landing. Decelerating now. Going to go into the dive. Definitely need some seat belts. See if I can pull up a... $14.53 on the 3rd of July. Well, this isn't good. Hours ago, literally a 13-hour ago METAR. That's awesome. So we did go by the descent. So we'll do auto brake, meaning it's a short ass runway. We'll be doing an NDB approach. So let's get this going. Take a quick look at the chart, show you guys what's what. Locator for 1. And if we get down and the winds look like they're the other way, so SKC. Follow that in on a 008. For some reason these don't work. And the arrival chart. Probably says you're not allowed to arrive at night. Birds. Marshaller. I guess we'll go in. Try to go into stand 1A. We'll come in Alpha 1 Alpha. So, very short runway. This is the, I believe it's this one, is this St. Maarten of Greece. And then, in the near future, we're going to go down to Samos, LGSM, which is right here, which is even cooler. It's on an island, and you have to kind of, yeah, it's hard to explain. You gotta like, so here we are, we're in the Greek islands now, coming over Thessalonica, Lonika, go for some Greek food right about now. That's interesting, that's a sunrise right there, because it is, we might get the sunrise actually in the Greek islands, because they're UTC plus like 4, I think, or 3. Oh 04, 2300 Zulu, 020 at 14. So that's the closest we got, 020 at 14, and that was 3 hours ago. Yeah, alright, so 020 at 14. So we'll try that. Bottom of the bracket now. Still in the Mach zone. Just about transitioning. That's 319 knots there. Oh, hey. Flight director's getting aggressive. We're only 400 feet above path. Go back to thrust idle. And we dropped 400 feet below path now. 60 miles to go down to the island. Just coming out on the end of the tail end of the archipelago here. This is all water in the middle. So yeah, that's the east. That's to the east, straight east. Pretty much we're heading right south right now. So there is a sunrise coming up to the east, so it is 4:44 a.m. So they're GMT plus 3. Sunrise is at 6:05 a.m. But you know, we should get more and more as we head downhill here, which would be good for us. Might actually be able to see what's going on. Back to that again. So let's pull for selected. Let's pitch for speed. I don't know why it thinks we're off path, on path with the donut there. It's a little crazy. Supposed to be around with 3-0. So 600 pounds to burn before we land. So let's look at this approach. Locator runway 1. What we're going to do is come into the Skiathos DOR at 4,000 feet. And we definitely need that because we want to do 203 outbound. So SKP fly that outbound. SKP is the hold. Actually, I need to put, yeah. I'll tune it both sides. So it'll come up here now. So again, we're going to turn to 203 here if we need to fly it. 2032, and then we'll fly that outbound. As you can see now, we're leaving the coast behind. So it is 5 in the morning for them, so potential to do something. So we'll fly 203 outbound, D3.0. We start a descent down at 2000. We'll make the turn at D10.0. Max of 185 knots. So we'll fly around. We'll go flap to 180. And then we turn to 008 inbound to the locator to point Fox Quebec 001. Descend down at 1600. It's a non-continuous descent final, right? Non-CDA, non-CDFA. So we'll get on at 1600, level at 1600, and then I'll pull for track FPA, and then we're looking to hit the runway and become visual on this part. We need to be visual with the runway here. 3 degrees down. And then we'll be hoping that we can stop on the runway. So what I would like to do is hit Scopello at 210. We'll just go manage. You know what? We're gonna go selected, so I'm gonna erase that anyways. I'm gonna try to put 210 slash in there. I'll go ahead and insert that. It's adjusting our path now for deceleration rate. Try going back to thrust idle here. See, that's weird. You go to thrust idle and it drops us to 500 feet. If I go back to selected, it says we're high on the path. So something's up with the VNAV there. Keep it selected for the time being. Real nice if we could get some more sun. It's a big vacation island here. See now if I go to nav that we're gonna go on that 203 radio away from the VOR. So 10-8. It's actually looking to slow up. putting speed. I don't know. It doesn't know what it wants to do right now. There are definitely some hills over there we need to stay away from. Some high terrain. Take a quick look at the low airways. What do we got over there? I mean, basically over there, over the shoulder, there's almost Ukraine. I don't know if those are supposed to be clouds or mountains, but there's definitely an island, which is Limnos Island, and it says 8,500. Just checking on the go around here for us. Go around for us has to be 6,000, I believe. Nope, 4,000. 2,500 and then 4,000. Okay. Climbing 2,500 prior to level acceleration. Okay. Let's get some speed brake out, some sport brake. And we'll go landing lights. It's 250 at 10. And wing lights, which they're gonna work on these. To adjust my control settings as well. Had some issues going on with them. This is interesting. You can see behind the mountains. And there's more of... That's definitely an island in Greece. I don't know which one it is, but Athens is... Athens is basically, that's Athens. The white light in front of you there, that's Athens. It's behind another hill, but go like this, you might see it. I didn't think it was that far. That's Athens, Greece there. And as you can see, there's some other airports in the distance. As we come down into Samos, the only place there's not an airport is pretty much dead ahead after Samos, or after Skopelos, and there's just an island with nothing on it. I'll show you this. This island seems to have nothing on it. Alright, I gotta get ready to start paying attention here. If I show you the route. And we're heads up. So you can see there's like nothing on this island, but then Athens is in the distance, but that's what, 300 miles away. We should be able to see that far. LGTG, LGEL. I don't know what's what in there. Corinth, Tanagra, Charistos. Any rate, pull up the Samos chart, or Skiathos. Samos is tomorrow. Alright, so we're over the VOR now. Coming down at 210. Which is indeed green dot. We're gonna go speed check flap 1. So we're landing. That's where we're landing, right there. So it's in the middle. That's a hill, and that's a hill, and it's in between. That's nothing but water there. Alright, so off the VOR down to 2,000. The 203C is supposed to be 4,000. So we're looping around here. We need to decel before we get there, though. So I've activated the approach phase. I'm going to go ahead and confirm it. We got LD and VD. That's 180. So I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull for 190 on this leg, which I believe is F speed. Cleans 210, 187. So sector safe. When we bug out to the right, it's 3,500, but we're going to keep 4,000 in mind. Where we are now, on this side of the SKC locator, which is this one. Alright, setting 1012. And hoping that that's correct. We gotta get some drag on the plane now. Max 185 knots in the turn. Should keep this up.
$2,500.
Checks. So down to 1,600.
100 above.
I go track FPA. Preset 3 degrees.
Minimum.
I don't have it.
Minimum.
On the rollout.
Minimum.
Continue. Fields in sight.
Minimum.
Continue. Fields in sight.
Minimum.
It's gonna keep doing that, isn't it?
Minimum.
We're over the water, so we can't be. All right, so we're pointed right at the locator beacon now. So we are visual. So autopilot's away. Side stick cam's coming on. We do have a nice sunrise coming. It's 5 miles from
Minimum.
Fox Quebec 01. So I'm gonna go flight directors off. Bird's already on. Managing the speed. Go gear down. On the spoilers, we are clear to land. 3 degree down bubble. It's 4,000 for the mist. Climbing at 2,500 initially. Flap 3. And flap full. Steadying up now. Power's coming in. Real hazy here, huh? Okay, I see 3 and 1.
1,000.
Stabilize. Checking. Okay, I got 2 and 2. Now 3 and 1. wind can swirl around that mountain a little bit. And you'll see why this is the St. Maarten of Greece here. I don't know what the lights haze is. It could be a little bit of cloud, but landing checklist, the auto thrust is speed. Stable target, sink at 7. Duck it low on purpose, just for a second. Like what I see so far. I see videos of this airport online quite a bit.
100.
Stable. Committed now.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oh! That's an uphill fight right there. Nope. We're up. Go around flap. Where's that thrust? God damn, every time with this plane. $2,500 before level flight. Oh, we're gonna take a look at that one. Flaps 1. Where did I miss the go around here? A right turn to the VOR, climbing at 4,000 and hold. Flap 0. I hate not having the box here. I just feel like I've lost all control of, and we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna get back down to 4,000 feet. How can I not? Let's see what the hell's going on here. It never seemed to activate the... Alright, there we go. Nav. No, we're in heading track. Can't do a direct. Alright, apparently we're doing this the old-fashioned way. .203. It's an Airbus, it should be trimming out. I've been having a lot of problems with the auto trim. Alright. need to get into the arrival. So let's put the autopilot on. Sure. Insert. It's just giving me arrival. Great, we're gonna have to do a visual now. Alright. Approach phase is active. Let's get down to 22 1600. Hashtag thanks, Phoenix. What's going on here? Oh, green dot, that's why. Okay. Brake medium. And I am just going to swing us around to the VOR. So we're just making a wide turn on this. So wide base turn in the descent down to 1600. A lot of power on. Okay, runway's in sight. I don't know that we have this, but we'll give it a shot.
$2,500.
So we're right at the final approach fix now. So you'll see we're right back on the approach. 3-degree down bubble from 1600 feet, so we're a little bit high, so I'm gonna run it out. Just running it visual. Wrong airport.
1,000.
Okay, stable target. Correcting on the visual. Zero 1-5. Little low now. I don't know why the VDEV is showing us low.
500.
Too far now. I like the 3 red.
500.
Okay, we're tracking on the runway track. I don't know why it never went into go around mode, but keeping 3 red. Wind shift.
100.
It's gonna be a quick flare.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
That's much better. $80. Manual braking. Up the hill we go. Alright, I gotta go up and turn around. I think that was Volanta unlocking Greece for us, huh? I didn't realize there was such a slope on this runway. Oh, look at that idyllic Greece sunrise. I know that second landing was definitely better. I remember seeing a Thompson 7.5 having to use reverse here because he gets stuck in the wrong spot. There we go. I should be right on it right now with the nose wheel. Look at that. Look at how close I was with that nose wheel. Want to stay on it. Right about there. Ooh, too far. Look at this fucking runway. Holy shit. Now I can see what they call it. It's almost... It's more like St. Bart's than St. Maarten. Alright, back down the hill we go. Clear on the other side. We'll have the first officer carry out the after landing procedure. And radar. And then we get shoot into the terminal here. So just running it visual was the proper way to do that. And then we're gonna look for I believe it's Alpha 1 down the way here. 30 seconds. I mean, I know it's been 2 minutes. We got some hot brakes there, though. You can see where they kind of overwrote the old Skiathos and didn't do a good job, but this is from Orbex. Maybe I have to delete the other one. Alright. Those are GA stands. We're going on number 3. Just screw that, we'll go to number 2. Taxi light off. 2A I think is for a wide body. Brought the GPU card for us. .203 on the blocks. Let's take a look at the first landing and the second landing, shall we? Atlanta. So there should be 2 landings in here. Yeah, there's 2 landings in here. 3 actually. So 190, there we go. That's the proper landing. 512. Then again at 60, because we just barely greased the runway coming in there. And quite the vacation destination. Beaches, all kinds of fun stuff. Samos, by the way. Samos is way the hell over here by Turkey. I think is it this one? Let's take a look at the first one. We're gonna get dinged all kinds of ways. First one was a smash and a go around. Speed deviate. No, this thinks it was a greaser, but we were 2,000 feet down. High risk go around. All right. Second one. Met stable, 190. Dropped it a little high there, but with 1600, just kind of did the thing there. Kind of leveled out at 1,000 feet and then brought it in just a shade low. Let's look at that final approach, that last 500 feet. Well, we definitely weren't 16 feet from the center line, but you can actually see the slope of the runway there. So happy that Samos is way the hell down by Turkey, I think. I'll see if I can find it in a minute. It's way deep. That's it. Samos is here. You can see there's a tight passage there. Pythagorean. I wonder if this is where algebra came from. You're supposed to like turn at this warehouse. It's got an interesting same thing. NDB coming over the top. And then you come in here, you break out and fly a visual sector. So that'll be next on the dance card. Which it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world if I can get the damn thing to work right. Let's see what we can do back here. Do one more leg. See how long it takes. So it'll be Volatea, 15 kilo. I don't know, we're going that way. Yeah, 15 kilo. LGSK, LGSM, Gav, 10, so yeah, about 40 minutes. Let's find this thing. It's, what is it, EC, right? Echo Charlie, right? Weather in Samos 03011, which would say 09, cancel. So 193 miles. I'll be real quick. That's like New York flight. I gotta go kilos. I'll do a generate. Probably give us like a 23,000. Yep, 230 on the flight level. Do a fast load here. As the sun rises over Greece. To redeem myself. 63. Why isn't it saving that aircraft? wants to do it by SoCal. Could probably fly up Turkish to Istanbul afterwards. So it's 230. 45 cost index, and we're volatile. Oh, no, 230. 45. Did I do 45 or 40? 45, and then Volatea 15 kilo. At note 2. Flight plan's gonna be runway 1. It'll be the. Oh crap. The EFB is a little on crack, so ETEC 1B. Insert. Let's get into plan mode here. So runway 1, ETEC 1B to ETEC TECA. Whiskey 58 down to Etrud. Got it. And then we're taking N130 down to Mike Echo Sierra. G18 to Pippin. Hotel 59 to Ormos and the Ormos 2 Alpha. And then we're looking for 9. Ooh. There we go. Gotta look at this. I think we want the VORA. Must be 1 Alpha 1 Bravo for. Yeah, 1 Bravo. So back to the VOR and back around. Alright, let's leave that there. We'll brief that up in a minute. And then Samos. We need the arrival, which is almost 2 Alpha. Coming in this direction into Samos. And then we will want the VOR DME for 27. So we'll come in on the procedure turn, or maybe we'd take it on the Daylox route to, you know, like you could see ATC giving you like a direct to Daylox, and then down you go. But procedure turn's probably more fun, so we will take it from the VOR. So you get down to minimum descent. It's gonna be the same thing for the NDB, right? Oh yeah, same thing. Except the NDB you hold over the field. So VOR, depart 160, distance 9, down to 3,000, final descent point. Oh, so it's just totally visual, huh? Refer to minimums. So we'll go down category C, we'll go down to, we'll call it 1,900 feet, and then circle to land on runway 9 as the wind 030, but it can get gnarly in there, so VOR Alpha 9 off the Ormos 1 Charlie. You can see there's our procedure turn and our missed approach. Daylox Larky or Samos. Let's look at that a little bit closer. Take a little closer look here. Larky is down south. It's no fun if you don't do the VOR, so we'll do from Samos. Alright, let's step through the flight plan now. 40 miles. Why does it want us to go to Deluxe? And then come around. Oh. Interesting. Novaya? And that'll take us back to... It's taking us to Deluxe regardless, huh? I feel like it shouldn't do that. IAF Samos. Doesn't this bring us to the VOR? This brings us... Oh, it does take us to Deluxe. Oopsie. So then we gotta do this then. Deluxe. And then we can continue inbound. So now, I go ahead, airport, airport, airport. It's not supposed to do that. Hey, there we go. So inbound, and we'll break out like that. Alright, rad navs for here, still tuned. SKC, SKC. And I believe we'll want that tuned up. Constraints. VOR2, VOR1. ADF. Fuel's on, 5.4 tons. Coming out of here, it's gonna be... I think it's 4,000 to start, but it's the Greek Islands. We might as well just go right up to. Tech 1 Bravo. Flight level 100. Or above flight level 100. So we'll just say 230. So we'll go. We need performance numbers. Boarding is complete. Let's fire the APU. Let's get some numbers here. I'm gonna try it with packs on. If it gives me a flex, that's stupid. It's a 5,000 foot runway. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no. Well, 63.3. It's max landing weight. I would think it would be a lower flex. Let's, just because this thing takes off like it's a Saturn V, let's do it that way. You know what, we'll do packs off. See what it gives us. I was expecting us 68.9. There should be no intersection. You gotta do full length. How many feet is that? It's like it's like 5,000 feet. It's brutal. Brutal. First time I've been in Europe. Might take it back to London Heathrow from Samos. Might be worth it. So it's telling me 2140.40. I don't buy that. I just don't buy that. Not at this kind of load. What if we did a flap 2? $48. That I can kind of agree with. Alright, so... Oh, I still gotta put weights in. We should have a final load sheet. We don't yet. Sometimes you gotta get them to resend the load sheet. Phoenix isn't good yet on the turnaround. They're not as good on the turnaround as they are. Or I guess it's because we're not supposed to leave yet. So 58.1. 30.8. Block is 5.4. And let's take a quick look at the release. 1.4, 1.5. Should arrive to Samos with 3.6, and that looks good. 9 and 7 is 6. That's 3.6, so it looks good there. Let's get the wind. Now we can look at this real quick. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run these over here. Departure perf. All right. Sync load sheet final. Sync live weather. Calculate. I did a PAX off. It's giving me a flex 53. 121. So it's giving me a low. 121, 40, 40. So let's go PAX on. Let's go flap 2. Still give me a, there we go, flex 45. That I can get with. Flap 2 down 0.2. It's almost always down 0.2. I think it's just the way it loads. 23, 35, 35. Alright. 135, 25, 23, 35, 35. So it's actually 118 we shoot for the call out. Alright. Let's see what we got now. Okay, do we have an APU? We have an APU. Brake fan can come off. Alright, let's do this. Let's brief the, I want to do this real quick, brief the departure chart. So we are gonna go out of here. That's good, that's good. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna take off the runway, hopefully not die while we're doing it, or go on the drink. So climb on 194 bearing from the SKC locator. At 2000, turn left. Are we supposed to go the other way? I'm not quite sure about this. Right? No, we're going that way. Right, that's good. Yeah, it bears 194, right? SKP 090. And we'll do it this way. We'll put the ADF on that side. There we go. Alright, I'm good there. This makes no sense to me. Why is it? Ateca 1 Alpha. From 194 from. Right? I don't know. We need to go off runway 1. Runway 19. So you're not allowed to depart. So we have to depart 19 then. Right? Basically everything goes to Scopelos, right? Okay, there we go. 1 Bravo. I had the wrong one in there. 014. Still 090 to a Tekka. So, there we go. Alright, let's do this. Alright, doors. Gonna go below the line. Off the blocks. See if we can get a pushback truck. Greek Island, no pushback truck. On internal power. We can indeed connect the tug. Alright. So we're going nose left. Except he's not connected yet. There he comes. Greek guys aren't awake yet. So steering's disconnected. And you can begin the push. Nice and quiet now. Packs are gone. Will Taylor has some 717s. I would have loved to bring a 717 in here. Starting engine 1. Off we go. Pretty close on the pushback. I did turn the side stick cam off. I'll turn it back on in a minute. This shouldn't take long at all. Alright, tug's clear, taxi light's coming on. After start items. Waiting on that available light. The other thing, the Fenix, it doesn't really see that 21.2, 20.2, like we're a little low on oil there. And that should be liters, huh? Available packs coming back on. After start items. Rudder trim is zeroed. We got flap 2. 1.2. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Rudder left, rudder right, neutral. does that not do that? Oh, it's just from the, I see. I see, I see. Alright, where do we go here? Oh, do we get on this way? 36 meters. Oh, I'd be clipping planes, that's why. Probably shouldn't be taxiing by right here, but okay. Makes for a good screenshot. Alright, entering the runway for a backtrack. Clear left side. Yeah, that's a boat there that you're looking at. Alright, I got one FD2, climb nav blue, 23 blue, 35 magenta, 23,000s blue, 1013. That's flight instruments. For takeoff checklist. Flaps are 2 planned, 2 selected, 2 indicated. V speeds and flex temp, we got 23, 35, 35, flex and 45. Clean is 212. Flight controls check both sides. Flight instruments check both sides. And that's to the line. And the EKM memos take off no blue to the line. Kind of riding the brakes here. Below line, cabin crew is advised. Takeoff runway 01 is confirmed for a backtrack. We'll spin around and take her on the roll. And actually, this should be a static takeoff. If the Fenix didn't take off like it was a Saturn V, as Amir so epically told me when he answered some things I had asked him, I would probably do yoga more often. But oh, downhill, downhill. Imagine bringing a loaded 7.5 down this hill. Ooh, easy with it. One thing I really like in flight sim, or at least the Fenix, I haven't tried anything else yet, is the brakes, the progressive braking. I don't have much of an axis or like a curve on. Now it's gonna, this is where. So apparently, you don't want to go anywhere now. So yeah, they come to this road right here and then watch them come in. It's going to be static because I'm going to roll back down the hill. I'm waiting to see if we roll back down the hill, because I would not be one bit surprised. Anyways, holding the brakes. Side stick cam's coming on. We're a little cockeyed on the runway. Gonna really press into the runway with this. So make it an initial power setting. Adjust just a little bit. Spooling up. Clock's running. Man flex 45, SRS, auto thrust blue. Call thrust set 91, 100. Keep getting that lever asim. V1. Rotate. Almost had a tail strike there. Positive rate, gear up. We're gonna go nav, autopilot 1. Enjoy some scenery here. Adios, Skiathos. Okay, lever climb. Flaps 1. So we are headed down that way. Oh, I hate that thing. Navigraph charts actually caused the sim to crap the bed on me. Flap 0. Have to take off check. Some really good liveries and mods on FlightSim.to. I'm going to probably try with the Fenix. See, the first approach here was good. Second one, I was like, what am I doing? But I did join the approach course. So we are heading down to Samos. And what I might do here is, instead of coming straight across, I might go direct to Pivos. And that's standard, not that it's going to change anything. So we're on that 090 radial now. Getting some headwinds here. Standard set. QC as V1. Oh! Wait for that pitch over at 10,000. There's the pitch over. Lights out. You see top of climb and top of descent, kind of in the same spot. Welcome to the Greek islands. So rolling into the climb now. So it's just about 6 in the morning here. Clear out these rad navs. First officer will be getting it right now. Oh yeah. Hello, ball of fire in the sky. Alright, so cleared out. Cleared out. Take a peek, see where we gotta be. Let's get a progress report. Secondary. Copy, active. Rad navs. And 3.6. And I think that's what we're supposed to have. So 3.5. 3.6. So landing weight 62.1. .350 at 11, so we actually 320 varies 020. 62.1. Medium auto brake. Yeah, we're good. LGSM, runway 9. 2 knot tailwind. The 2.7 approach is much better. Oh, wrong one. I thought there was a visual approach chart for here. Huh. We're going to the Turkish border basically. 1880 and 160 knots. It's right on the hour now, so that's good. That helps us out. Oh, here we go again. June 30th. No, that's good. 360 at 8. 300 Var 04. So it's a little. And 1006. So preset that. that looks like a cool one right there. Well, that's definitely a cool one. That might be COS. LGKO. GSY. Colin, what's up? What shows you guys are in here? I just saw the chats. Flaps, flaps. You have 1,018 subs. Looks like more like 66. You have 101 videos though, bud. Alright, speed out cruise. So we're doing 320 on the way. How are we doing on fuel? Alright, so yes, you already gotta enter the destination data. Alright, so 360 at 8, which works out for us. 24 degrees. And 10:06. And then minimum descent for category C. I feel like Black Box has a proper visual approach. Is 1880. So I guess we'll set 1900. Or no, we can set 1880. MDA. All right. Quick break. I'll be right back, guys, and then we will join the VO. Oh, I gotta set the VORs. So we gotta set in 111.6 SAM, and we're coming out on a 160 radial. So we want SAM. Welcome, welcome, guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. 160. Actually, that'd be 16. That'd be 340 outbound, I think. I'll set it both ways, actually. It's 160 inbound. Colin, I haven't seen you in a while, bud. Happy 4th, man. And then there is an NDB on the field. There's an NDB approach. It's 375, so stick that in this side just in case we need it. It's for Samos. Let's see if we can get that weather updated over here in the Fenix app. I don't know why that's doing that. Yeah, that's weird. Weird, weird, weird. So, just about the ETP, I'm actually going to put in a new ETP for Athens, because if we have to bug out, we need to go to Athens. Something goes sideways on us. So just a little further along, top of descent in just about 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, right? 3:14, 8 minutes. Yeah, look at that, called it right on the money. If you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. For the moment, I think the good scenery is going to be closer on this side on the way to the top of the descent. Oh, I gotta swap over the thingamabob, the browser. Any airports you guys want to see, throw them in the chat. We're gonna be descending here very shortly. And this one's gonna be... There we go, 60% through the flight now. What's the initial descent? We need to hit that Delox at 7,000. And then we come down to 3,000. D 9.0, and then doesn't say it's 3 degrees down. We just descend down to 1,800. Right. Okay, got it. Top of descent coming up in about 3 minutes. So if you look at a world map, we are almost to Turkey, as a matter of fact. So this is Turkey. We're still in Greece. These are Grecian islands, I believe, all the way down this way. Kos, I think, is this one. If I remember correctly, it's kind of in the middle. No, that's Naxos. There's a few more airports you can get. You can definitely get Athens. Might go up to Istanbul. Don't want to go in here. Could run into some trouble that way. But this is a nice short flight. Get that beautiful sunrise, even with the dirty windows, over the Aegean Sea. Because I think we are in the Aegean now. We're definitely not in the Mediterranean anymore. Mediterranean's on the other side. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the Aegean. So we crossed 3 seas tonight. The Adriatic, or the Adriatic Ocean. So the Adriatic, the Mediterranean, part of the Mediterranean, southern Mediterranean, I guess, or, you know, past the boot of Italy, and then now we're in the Aegean Sea. Shouldn't be too much out on this side, one in the distance. Hey, there's my ship traffic working for me. Oh, it's a container ship. Cool. Glad to see that's working. Another one up there. Some rocks out here. Random rocks. Container ship. Anything on this side? I imagine if we went up to the Bosporus, we'd see quite a few. Alright, bringing this into 40 now. Let's turn up the first officers. Oh, lost my chat. Guys, like I said, if there's any airports you'd like to see, please put them in the chat. Brighten things up a little bit here, now that it's daylight. Miles to top of descent. Time to get this squared away. Alright, so we're gonna fly that DME arc, which I think is how many DMEs is it? How many DMEs does one DME? One UDME. The thing I don't like about this is you can't do the it's a 14 DME arc. So what I'll do is I will fix Samos, and it's 45 miles away, and we'll do a 14 radius, and then you can see that right there. And definitely I think we need brake medium again. Just want to check that arrival performance one more time. So it's runway 9. Hey, there we go. So we got we cannot do low auto brake. We gotta do manual. Thought I had this in flight mode. Let's see, 62.1. Here comes top of descent down to 4,000 feet. Actually 7,000. 250 feet high. Go back in the back. Ding. way down. Easy, girl. Brake medium. Right, so 1,800 feet, and we break out and kind of circle around into the runway. I think Black Box did this a while ago, and he had like a visual approach chart for this. Aha, found it. So, from distance 4 SAM, coming in on a 359 radial. So what you guys don't see is there's a break off for this. Tracker heading. This is like airline specific. So it's 358. So D4. So I'm gonna fix it again. I'll pull this up in a little bit. Samos. 4 miles. So at D4, take, and then we need the 240 radio. And we want to be 900 feet. Invalid delete flight plan. Doesn't give me a distance. So I want to be a beam the 240 radio at 4 miles. So at this point here, 179 and 4. Basically, at this point, we'll break out. She's doing good in the descent right now. Let's save this one. Black Box had this, and I think he had, I don't know if he had the right one, but basically you break down. I have this set up for Boeings. So, break into a left turn, and you commence the right turn. Want to beam the spur and before the village, and we want to cross that at altitude 900. The shed with the white roof, you want to be 400 feet. And then we're going into, if for some reason we need to swing around and hit the other runway. So we're on that DME arc now. Samos is going to be right in there. Actually, you can see the runway from here. Oh, that's sick. Sick view. Get a good screenshot there too with the snot on the window. Here we go. Alright, so this is going to be exciting. So, when we get to VORs on the field, so when we get to like 4 DME, we're going to track 323 and be in the descent, right? And then like I said, we cross that 240, we commence the right turn crossing that 240 area, so we can actually see the shed with the white roof from here. Might be able to see a little better from the back window if there's not as much glare. It's in there, I promise it's there. Alright, slowing up to 250, let's get some boards out. Go landing lights and wing lights on. Oh, I'm excited for this one. So it's 323. I knew there was a visual segment. Commence left turn. Altitude 900. Drop 500 feet. Shed the white roof at 400. Alright, so this is all hand flown. Very exciting. Very exciting stuff. Bring that right in. Speed. Company message. Do we get off on time? No ADC required. Full Latea ops. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Alright. And it says at that 4.0 SAM, altitude 1850. I could put that in as a. So we're flying the DME arc now down to 7,000. So we're gonna set 1800 in there now. Okay, manage descent down to 1800. I don't even think 1800 is a constraint. Now, see, I could have placed bearing distance this thing. Because of the missed approaches here. Huh. 358. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's 9.0. So we come 3.9. So from this one, we want to go Samos 358 or 179. It's almost 179 and 4. And that's where we want to. There we go. That's where we're going to break out. And let's go ahead and pull back for 210. Pull for green dot here. 1006 is set, cross-checked. We'll go ahead and activate the approach phase. I don't know why there's a VD-VLD on this. But what we can do is we can certainly go flaps 1. So we're going to be curving behind this mountain here. And then we'll see the white shed there. So I did a little place bearing distance on it. D9.0, right? D9.0 is 3,000 feet. We're not going to make that. There's no way we're making that. Alright, so 1850 at that one. $1,800. We'll see what's going on here. If I slow down, I don't want to slow down that much. I don't want to fall into the S-speed trap either, but we need to get flap 2 out and get configured. We are way higher than we need to be. Okay, that's S-speed. Comes flaps 2. Yeah, we're way too high right now. So we'll leave it at 190 and flap 2 and try to keep that. Here comes the bubble. So I'm looking for track. 325. There we go. There she goes. Okay. Slow her up. Go 180. So we want to gear down and configure here. So they do gear down 15. So they do that final flap. All right. So let's go ahead and start configuring.
2,500.
Okay, gear down. Spoiler is cleared to land. See the shed with the white roof. I'm gonna go flap 3. Flap full. Checking on the mist.
100 above. Minimum.
Continuing. Landing checklist. Auto thruster speed. Alright, so PBD01, we're crossing that 4DME arc. And we're going to go pull the heading, 325. Autopilot's coming away.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
It's a bit spurious, I think. You know, flight director's off. We want to cross that radial at beam the pier at 1100. Next approach is 6,000. I don't know where the pier is. Can't really see it. I know we need to be 900. Right turn, spur before village. Okay, we want to be 900 right here. There's the shed with the white roof. I feel like there's too many trees here for what should be here, and okay, bringing it around, bringing it around, bringing it around. We're gonna be 400 over the roof here. Really want to lean it in there. Side stick cam's coming. Oh, I think we're going to overshoot.
500.
Keep coming down. 400. Going to overshoot it. Oh, yeah, we overshot that. Close. Close, but we overshot it. So there's no making this. So, SRS, go around track. Positive rate, go around flap. Gears up. Spoilers. Nav blue. Open climb. We'll just say he gives us 180. speed, flaps up. I have to take off check. So we could come in for 2.7 with the wind the way it is. Let's level at 4. Level at 5. The autopilot and figure out what we're doing here. Alright, back into approach mode. We're gonna go 2.7 this time. Okay, we're going flap 1. Alright, for 2.7, same 4 DME arc. Altitude 900 feet, commence left turn. The S-speed trap again. It's perfect. We're gonna hit 1800 right where we want to hit it. Alright, this time we're going to break it out to the right. So this time it's going to be 040.
2,500.
So we're going to get steadied up. See, I don't think there's not that much energy on the bird. It shouldn't be.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Continuing. Okay, 040 this time. Okay, 4.2, 4.1. Okay, 040 on the heading. Gonna vertical speed it down at 1,000. Gonna manage the speed. Gear down, arm the spoilers. Going to flap 3. Let's put the terrain off. We know it's there. And flaps full. Landing checklist. Taking over now. Director's off, bird on. I'm not getting the full chime there. It's very strange. Okay, we're on 040. Keep coming down 900 feet.
1,000.
Stabilize. Commence left turn 010 radial, or 120 radial. Crossing that radial, a little bit low. Gotta get some power up. They want us to cross the pier at 400. Feel like we're a little bit low. Cross east end of pier at 400 feet.
500.
Whoa, boy. Give me the bird. There we go. This is scary. Lean her over. So much power on her. Oh, we can make that. She just chopped all her power off. Jip whiz, sink rate. Something ain't right.
Forty, 30, 20, retard. 5,
We gotta stop. That's max manual. Oh boy. That was a thrilling approach. I'll look forward to shaping up on that. I can imagine there's probably not that many trees though. Not even gonna question it. Brake fans to on. There's supposed to be a turn pad here. I feel like those trees are too high, maybe. There's definitely the building with the white roof there. Buried in the trees. After landing checklist. I know why I've been having so many go-arounds with this plane. It's because I've been seeking out crazy approaches. Oh boy. Alright, well, the first officer run through the after landing. I feel like there's too many trees. I feel like it should all look more like this at the top of the hill instead of this. That was probably a very bad landing. I feathered it in there though. APU's coming available. I feel like there was something going on with the flight dynamics there that perhaps shouldn't have been. 5. Actually, screw it. We'll go to number 4. Should be right about there. Oh, so I always stop short, just by a little bit. Close though. Alright. Yeah, look at those brakes. We gotta cool those bad boys down. APU bleeds coming on. So that's exactly 1 hour on the block with the go around. We'll go belts and beacons. And yes, please, D-board. I'm actually surprised that Fenix doesn't. Well, I mean, GSX is coming out soon, so. Alright, let's take a look. Do have a couple screenshots there. It's a pretty good one. Why aren't they deboarding? Oh, there they are. Actually, it is. Be nice when we have GSX, huh? They give us some ground power. They did ground power. All right, so let's take a look at the flight. So the initial approach. See, that was. Yeah, the go around is just a little wide. It's a tighter turn, so this actually looks like it was supposed to. Let me show you guys this.